The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has been called on to halt the illegalities being perpetrated by some of his men. In a letter to the Inspector General of Police dated March 1st, 2024, and signed by one barrister Victor Giwa, the lawyer is accusing policemen under the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operations of giving backing to break into a property in Maitama, Abuja, despite the fact that there is an ongoing case on the property. The lawyer called for the intervention of the IGP to halt what he warned may lead to the breakdown of law and order. Some hoodlums, accompanied by some policemen, reportedly stormed the property, broke down the entire doors and windows without consent or authorization of the residents and began to vandalize, destroy, and bring out all the belongings inside the flats. The policeman also threatens to brutalize and shoot the manager of the apartment if he dares intervene. Okay, let's speak with the lawyer to the petitioner, Victor Giwa, who is also a human rights lawyer. Very warm welcome to Newsnight, Victor.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
One would have thought that since this matter is least pendants, that there should have been restraint on the part of the, accused in question.
Well, thank you very much. That is exactly why I have to petition the Inspector General of Police. This with the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, is somebody that we know is an intelligent person. He has always acted according to the law. But what is shocking to us was the fact that some officers from the office of the DIG operation stormed this particular resident in Maitama, like the visuals can show, into this property, accompanying thugs, break into a property that has people resident in it. And in the guise that they want to enforce an order that is in non-existence. I mean, this is what I call blatant abuse of office. This is a case of a manifest illegality. This is a case of visible injustice. The worst of it is that it is being perpetrated by persons who are supposed to be protecting lives and property, making sure that there is law and order.
What's the business of the police here?
Good. That question is what exactly that is, disturbing our minds. Ordinarily, first of all, when this incident happened in Maitama a day before yesterday, a call got to me that some police officers, numbering about 20, have invaded these premises. And I put a call to the Commissioner of Police to know what is happening, because that is his territory. The Commissioner of Police, FCT, said that he's not aware of any of his officers being in that residence. He immediately, if you see the swiftness at which he acted, he called the DPO of Maitama and said, what exactly is going on? And at least, to be fair to him, he brought us into a conference call to know what exactly was going on, just for us to discover that the officers who were there were from the office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police Operation. And what is their function? Is just to aid hoodlums who were acting illegally.
Police aiding hoodlums.
Hoodlums.
I mean, that's a very strong word.
I'm telling you, that is what,
police
as I'm talking.
Aiding hoodlums?
Hoodlums. You can see the pictures. And that is what is agitating our minds. And that is why that petition is being done to the Inspector General of Police to call the office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police Operation to order. And as I'm talking to you right now, I got the information that some officers of the Nigerian Police Force are still in the property. The property is the case is in court. It's before the Court of Appeal. They were in the case on last week, Monday, to hear the case. Court of Appeal.
Who is appealing?
This person who is bringing these police officers and instigating this crisis.
What's the person's name?
That is Mrs.
Why you not telling us, tell the public.
No, it is one Mrs. Asabe Waziri who believes that, because that's why I said it's an abuse of office. A public officer working with NNPC because she believes that she can take some people. Now I'm very surprised that somebody or office like the office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police Operation can submit themselves and make themselves transactional instrument in the hands of Asabe Waziri.
You've used very strong words. You've mentioned names, and we would only say here that Arise News is not a court of law, one. Two, we will give the Nigeria Police, because it is the Nigeria Police that is in question now, not just the office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, the right of reply, together with Mrs. Asabe Waziri, if they want to speak on this issue too.
You know, I'm a lawyer, and I'm careful about the use of my words. And the reason is because I've had the opportunity. I just explained some part to you that I engaged the Commissioner of Police. Now, because if there is going to be any enforcement, the first port of call is the office of the Commissioner of Police, FCT. And he wasn't aware of this operation. A case that is in court, that is pending, that you went to the court on Monday, and the case have not been determined. So what are you, that's why I said that the police have just been used as a transactional instrument to perform an illegality. And that is why we are putting up that petition to the Inspector General of Police to arrest the situation. And like I said, these officers are still in that property. I mean, the primary duty of a police is to maintain law and order, security of lives and property. But
did they come with any warrant or any court order to seal the premises?
You need to see what happened. It's just, I don't want to go into it. It is crazy. Now, when they were approached, that okay, let us see what exactly you are doing. Because there should be a presumption that as police officers, you are carrying out a legal activity. Sir, can you let us know on what authority are you in these premises? They did not provide any form of document. Oh, they are enforcing court order. Please let us, public court order is not spiritual. Let's see it and let's have it. For over 2 hours, none of the police officers, neither the hoodlums or Mrs. Asabe Waziri, was able to produce any document that gave them the right to invade that property. At the end of the day, they now produced one document which they call an order from the Court of Appeal. And what was the order from the Court of Appeal? That the Court of Appeal said that parties should maintain status quo. And I ask, I mean, let us just give them the benefit of doubt. How will, if a Court of Appeal says maintain status quo, so whose status quo are you maintaining? And this is an order, according to them, that was made in 2022. Not last year, 2022, April 4th. So you didn't maintain status quo in 2023. You now came to maintain status quo in 1st of March. By vandalizing the property. Not only vandalize, they destroy and move people out of the property. And the police themselves occupy the property. That cannot be illegality. Well, and so that is the reason why we are now calling Inspector General of Police to really call its officers to order and ensure that they allow law and order to prevail in number one, Mekong Close, because that is a property of an investor. Somebody who at this time is making serious investment in Nigeria. The worst anybody can do to such an investor is to let the investor feel that it's not safe to make an investment in Nigeria.
That is what President Bola Tinubu won't want to tolerate at all. Thank you so very much, Victor Giwa, a lawyer, a human rights activist, for joining us on News Now.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you'll be going back to the courts to seek redress.
Yes.